Hey treasure hunters, welcome back to another episode of Gem State Treasure Hunters. Today I am out here in our neighboring state of Oregon. I apologize for such a long wait on our videos. I ain't been able to get out very much this year, so we are able to get out here for Father's Day weekend. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And I'll show you where it looks like where I'm standing right now. So there's the river. I've done a test pan out of this hole right here and got two nice little flakes and a whole bunch of flower gold. So this is where I'm gonna dig for a little bit and probably dig all along this gravel bar here and test it all out. And there's lots of other places to check. So stick with me, guys. I'm gonna finish getting set up with my camera so you guys can see what I'm doing, and we'll get started. All right, I got another pan of material here. I'll give you a shot of the gold here. Not too bad. I'm happy with that. All right, on to the next pan. All right, this is pan number 2. Well, 2 for you, 3 for me. I got my Yabby pump out, hand dredge. We'll see what kind of gold we get with this. Gold coming out of the corner. Some big pieces too. I'd say there's probably 50 specks or better. Check that out. Woo-wee! Some nice gold. Heck yeah. I keep getting some of that. So I've decided after I do this 4th pan, I'm gonna change spots because the mosquitoes are just driving me crazy. So I'll find a different spot. My wife came over for a quick smoke break, so we'll get this panned out and then we're going to move spots. because the mosquitoes are just driving me absolutely crazy. But it's all shade where I'm at. Got a little bit of gold that time, but not quite as much as we did before. Not too bad though. We're gonna move spots now. Alright. So I moved spots, as you can see. This is what this area looks like. I'm gonna dig right here in this gravel pocket in front of this rock dam and see what's dropping out there, because it's a bit of a slow spot through here, so there could be some gold dropping out there, but we'll find out. It's pretty sandy, loose material, so I don't know how much of anything I'm gonna get. Most of this is just going to be overburdened anyway. Couple little specks that probably won't even be picked up by the camera. Where'd you get that material? Yeah. This pan either, but we'll see.
Didn't get much in that last one?
Couple specks. Couple more little micro coats that you guys won't even see on the camera. Have to find somewhere else to dig. Alright, so I came back to this spot because I wasn't having much luck anywhere else. And they took a break for a while. Let's see what this pan's got in it. bunch of fine flower gold. Some really nice looking flower gold. It's all through that black sand. Pretty freaking awesome. Alright, so I'm still working on this hole, but I'm changing tactics a little bit. I'm going to classify out this bucket and fill it up as much as I can, and then I'm going to take it back over by camp and pan it out over there, because the mosquitoes in this spot are just horrible. So I'm going to save you guys the boring part, and I'll turn the camera back on when I get back to camp. Alright, so I only got like maybe half a bucket of material. The mosquitoes were just driving me too crazy, and I didn't bring my bug spray, so that's what I got to deal with. So I'm just gonna dump a bit of this into my pan at a time and pan it out, and I'll show you what we get at the end. Alright, so there's the gold that we got out of that bucket. There's some pretty nice sized pieces in there, and there's all kinds still buried in that black sand. That's a pretty good take for a half a bucket. Alright, so I dumped out the contents of my snuffer bottle to show you guys what I've got for the day. Look at all that color. Pretty nice. I can't wait to dig some more up.